Hi, everybody. This is Louise at O'Neill Marketing, and I just want to welcome you to the O'Neill Marketing Summer of Training webinar series. We're taking time this summer to become familiar with the various insurance types and carriers. Your clients trust that you understand the products you sell them, so we are happy you tuned in today to take the time to learn, because the more you understand, the greater success you will find in this industry. This coming Thursday, we will have Nat Jen with us to discuss short-term medical ancillary products that complement your ACA sale. And today we welcome Vince from AOBG, which stands for American Online Benefit Group. Vince will talk about the platform that they offer and we can use to help sell ancillary insurance. As we listen today, we encourage you to type in any questions you might have, and at the end, Vince will be happy to answer those questions. So take it away, Vince.
Thank you for the introduction, Louise. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the American Online Benefits Group O'Neill Marketing webinar. A few notes before we move forward. Today's call will be split into 3 sections. Shouldn't go any longer than 45 minutes. And like Louise said a little bit ago, we'll answer any questions that you may have at the end, if there are any. We'll be looking into what AOBG is all about, American Online Benefits Group, who we are, and how we help our agents achieve your goals, their goals. Let's take a quick look at what we'll be discussing today. In part 1, we will discuss who we are, what we do, kind of how we do it, a general overview of what it looks like to work with us. In part 2, we'll discuss, as an overview again, the products that will be on your portal. And in part 3, we'll take a deeper dive into the enrollment portal, go over a few of the selected products in detail, after which we'll be able to answer, of course, any questions at the end. Before we officially begin, my name again is Vincent Plez. I've been in the under 65 health and life insurance industry since 2001. My background is in small business startups, call center agencies, and large marketing organizations. Now, let's get moving. AOBG is a multifaceted program manager and FMO. We have been in the business since 2013 and since have grown into the top independent supplemental benefits program manager in the nation. Our capacity to help the individual independent agent and ability to handle the business of large call center brokerages has given us an advantage that others cannot replicate. Our agents and their members are our #1 priority. We have a dedicated agent services division and a member service division to ensure you and your business is always our main focus. So what is our mission? Simple. Our mission is you. We partner with accomplished marketers to provide members with access to a variety of valuable benefit plans by expanding access to high-quality, cost-efficient healthcare. And we specialize in designing member-focused plans for direct-to-consumer and employer group distribution partners. Our main business focus is in the under 65 individual health and life insurance ancillary market. The one-sentence condensed soup version is that our mission is to partner with you to provide your members with the highest quality products you will find in the industry. And just like you, our reputation is also extremely important. We do what we say, and we take great pride in making sure that you, our agents, are taken care of. We do this by ensuring we adhere to our core values, which are commitment. Everything we do starts with your customers in mind. From our products to our services, we strive to provide the absolute highest level across each and every department. Integrity. We work in a unique industry. We have all dealt with a company that does not hold itself to a high standard of integrity and understand that in order to not only survive in this industry, but to thrive, you must be honest, keep high ethical standards, and expect our agents to hold true to those same values. Leadership. We are all agents, and we work for you. We understand the potential pitfalls and work to help you avoid them by providing the best-in-class training and services for each agent that onboards with us. Customer service, just like we're all agents, we are all customers too. And as such, understand that although things may not always go our members' way, we can provide a compassionate and professional customer service experience based on our commitment to you and all of our agents. Growth, when you grow, we grow. So when you join AOBG, you're not just gaining access to our products, our services, and our passion, you're gaining access to a company that is 100% dedicated to your growth. And last but not least, tenacity. Our industry changes a lot. To meet those changes head on and to become a reliable and stable program manager for the last 8 years takes thick skin and, of course, hard work. We know nothing is perfect, so we work to make sure that whatever we may face in the future, we face it with our agents and members in mind. Our core values are what drives us to be the absolute best partner for our agents, carriers, and industry partners. American Online Benefits is a proud subsidiary of Gallagher Affinity, a globally recognized insurance company with a strong history of integrity since 1927. Gallagher is one of the largest insurance brokerage, risk management, and consulting firms worldwide, and with their strength, reputation, and vision, AOBG works to give individualized support and service to each one of our agents. As a member of the Gallagher family, you can rest assured that you are doing business with a company that holds truth over profits and your members over company bottom lines. Whether you're producing 1, 100, or 1,000 apps a week, we're here for you. Now, American Online Benefits Groups focuses on building partnership with industry-leading companies. Our extensive knowledge and leadership in the health insurance industry has granted us special relationships, closing the gap on competitors. We continue to develop innovative products to offer our customers and improve the healthcare of those in our community. This matters to our agents because having long-term developed relationships with A-rated carriers, large registered associations, experienced TPAs, and affinity program administrators means you have access to the best products without having to do all the legwork. We've done that part for you. Now let's put our toes in the water and look at the type of products you have access to with AOBG. And keep in mind, not all of these products may be on your portal. You have access to them, but they may not be on your portal initially. From health sharing to life insurance, from indemnity to wellness and beyond, AOBG has the products you need in the under 65 market. All of our products are either guaranteed issue or simplified jet issue and made to be easy to enroll on your own enrollment portal, while at the same time easy for your members to understand, which makes it easy for you to explain and easy to continually increase your commissions each and every month. Every agent needs tools in their tool belt that gives them the advantage in an ultra competitive market. When you have confidence that you have the very best products, your members have confidence that they have the very best agent. Accident and AD&D coverage are great add-ons for members who are currently insured but need protection against out-of-pocket costs or want additional protection from most common expenses in healthcare, accidents. Critical illness and life insurance should be talked about to your members daily because the simple fact is what we don't expect to happen can. And when a life-threatening illness threatens the stability of our households and we need protection against our daily living expenses, a critical illness plan is exactly what your members need. We strive to make sure that this is the type of relationship you have with your members, long-term, lasting, and rewarding. And it's not that our products are everything, and actually, to the contrary, they're nothing without you. To say that we make it simple and easy for you, all we're really doing is allowing your natural relationship with your members to shine, while creating less of a focus on the products. Because when you describe a product to work a certain way, and the product works the way you described, your members don't have to think about their benefits, and that's a good thing. We all know that thanks to COVID, awareness of telemedicine grew exponentially, and members who were resistant prior are now no longer. Telemedicine is considered a must-have benefit. All of our telemedicine products are unlimited usage with no extra cost to the member after they enroll. We have separate telemedicine products, and all of our health products come bundled with a telemedicine feature as well. Dental plans offer additional health benefits besides a pretty smile, and we both have fully insured and discount dental plans to fit every member's needs. Prescriptions are a daily part of people's lives. Everyone can have access to GoodRx, of course, or other discount cards, but those members who do not have access to group coverage or no coverage at all are either having to pay full price for their meds or use a coupon to get savings. Our prescription plans are affordable, and again, we offer a range of product options, fully insured and membership-based. You won't find any discount RX plans at AOBG. You may have come across also someone looking for pet benefits, and if you have, you're not alone. In 2018, 11% of employers who offer benefits offered a pet benefit to their employees. 95% of pet owners consider their pets family members. I'm one of those. And during the pandemic, 30% of Americans adopted a pet. Now, combine those facts with the fact that the global pet insurance market is expected to surpass $10.2 billion with a B by 2025. That's in just a few years. And it may be a good decision to have a pet benefit option in your arsenal, especially if you don't have anything right now. Now, AOBG's main function is that of a program manager, as we said before. We utilize the strength of our agents, you, to market products and services nationwide. So we're thankful, of course, to our agents and understand that without agents like you, AOBG would not be here as it stands today. Our products market perfectly to individuals as well as group and associations. We're licensed in all 50 states, and we'll make sure that the level of service you get today is the same tomorrow and well into the future. Now, of course, there's no charge to join AOBG, except your time and attention, that is, and thank you for being here today with us. But with all that, we give you a dedicated customized enrollment site, an Amazon-style cart system that allows you freedom to create benefit packages tailored to your members' needs, easy checkout and application system, one transaction for multiple products, and all of our products are confirmed and verified with electronic signatures, no more paper apps or recorded verification scripts. We will take a quick peek at the enrollment site, how easy it is to add multiple products into the cart in part 3 coming up. We also handle all billing and fulfillment, giving you the time to focus your attention on your member. We provide all of your members with their own member portal, of course, giving them direct access to their insurance documents at a click of a mouse. Also, all of our health products include physical cards for network affiliation, claims info for providers, copay designation, and of course, prescription coverage if it's available. We also make sure that you have all the information you need to be educated about our products, your portal, your back office, and more. We offer one-on-one trainings, group trainings like we're doing today. Pre-recorded webinars are located in the back office, and we offer digital, vibrant, consistent, eye-catching marketing materials to help give members the information about our plans at their fingertips. Our 360 branded products give a cohesive, connected feel throughout. Full plan details, are available to the member prior to enrolling if needed in an easy-to-read, easy-to-understand format. From our Wellness and Dental 360 to Telemed 360, Life 360, Term Life 360, Health 360, Emergent Assist, and more, we've created marketing websites that you can use right away. Our enrollment portal sets you up for success. Each product contains detailed explanation of benefits, making it easy for you to have the knowledge you need at your fingertips, giving your members confidence in you and your products. Easily see pricing, product details, state availability, terms and conditions, limitations, and of course, as we said before, you're able to add multiple products to your cart. No matter which products you add, your application changes based on the types of products you select. So if you add a simplified issue product, health questions will be added to your app. If certain product requires social, then social will be required. And if it doesn't, well, it won't. Of course, members are charged only once per month, no matter how many products you have added, and all of our transactions are verified through an e-signature system. Have I said that yet? Giving, of course, members peace of mind. And on top of all that, all of your member information is securely stored in your back office, making it easy for you to see your members' interactions with member services anytime. Now let's talk about one of the most important functions of AOBG, our support divisions, real quick, and then we'll move on. Both member services and agent services are here to support your growth in a little bit of a different way. Both our member services and agent services staff operates with these values in mind. Responsiveness, our representatives are ready to listen and accommodate your customers with quick and valid answers. We pride ourselves in providing our members with extremely low wait times, promptly addressing your members' needs with, of course, authentic interactions. Each experience is key, and being human is a must in our industry. We do not have automated systems to answer our phones. We have a fully staffed department at our corporate headquarters located in Addison, Texas, ready to handle any customer inquiry. Having authentic conversations with your members is key to making sure their relationship with you continues to flourish in the future. And in agent services, we are trusted by those we do business with, due in part by the way we treat each member as an important individual and the support we provide. Operating an ethical business has always helped in gaining trust from our customers and marketers, which keeps us ahead of our competition. And American Online Benefits continues to discover the most advanced strategies to build unique and affordable benefit plans for our distribution channels. Our strategy is to anticipate the future market based around each member's needs and innovate faster than the competition. Our growth relies on the continued execution of partnerships like with O'Neill Marketing that strengthen our market share in healthcare industry. By managing projects and tasks with flexibility, we will continue to utilize business software and technology approaches to create a positive user experience for our marketers and members. In the next few slides, we're going to take a deeper dive into your specific product offering, talking benefits and pricing. As we discuss each of these products, keep in mind that you don't learn everything in one day, but you'll never be in a position where you don't have access to the information you need. We're going to show you how in just a little bit. Excuse me. We create products that are easy to understand and loaded with value for your members. We know that especially in the supplemental benefits market, competition can be brutal. Having a partner by your side providing you with the best products in the industry will set you apart from your competition and give you a significant edge in your market. We only work with A-rated carriers and provide full product support. Our products focus on the needs of the working American. We strive to make healthcare exciting and innovative, and in doing so, provide a wide variety of health insurance benefits to meet the needs of individuals and their families. With your help, we can help more families have peace of mind by providing them with the highest quality benefits available. We have short-term as well. We won't spend too much time on this, but our short-term plan gives members access to up to 36 months of coverage on hospital, doctor, outpatient, and pretty much everything in between. Up to $1 million in coverage period maximums, 80/20 coinsurance, and deductibles that range from $500 to $10,000. 2 plan types gives you and your members the ability to customize their coverage as well to fit their needs, allowing for limitations on the plan to bring monthly premiums lower. We're going to show you how to do that on the portal as well. These plans are built on a 6x6 chassis, allowing for up to 36 months of continuous coverage, and pricing can be extremely low based on the member's need. 6x6 chassis, 6 months, and the 6 terms that are renewable, and they're automatically renewed. Fantastic product there. Our Indemnity Healthcare plans offer access to benefits payable directly to the member in the event of a doctor visit, inpatient and outpatient hospital and surgical, ICU, diagnostic lab and test, advanced diagnostics, emergency room, ambulance, wellness, and prescriptions. All plan types are guaranteed issue. It can be a great option for those who would like to supplement their current health plan and make sure that the deductibles are reduced or completely paid. Plans can also be sold as a standalone option. Pricing starts as low as $157 a month. I believe you have access to these products, but maybe not on our portal. Washington National's Accident Assure is a premier accident policy giving members access to benefits for hospital, ICU, ambulance, ER, office visits, physical therapy, medical imaging, prosthesis, blood and plasma, along with specific injury benefits as well for fractures, dislocations, lacerations, paralysis, burns, and injuries requiring surgery. Benefits paid directly to the member, and plans automatically include AD&D as well. And again, you may already have access to this amazing product, but having a wide range of products on your portal allows you to be able to offer solutions to any of your members' concerns. The Active Care Plan through Washington National gives members access to heart and stroke, cancer, heart, stroke, and cancer coverage at affordable rates, and offers a multitude of riders that increase the member's protection for life-changing critical illnesses like Alzheimer's, diabetic amputations, coma, permanent blindness, major organ transplants, and more. A true simplified JED issue policy, yes or no health questions, all done in the convenience of your enrollment portal with e-signature verifications. The Active Care plans will be your go-to for critical illness coverage, hands down, if you have it on the portal. And add it to any of the other plans, and again, there's one charge every single month. With dental, we have both insured and non-insured dental solutions. Our Spark Dental plan gives members access to heavily reduced rates, 15% to 50% on their dental needs, with access to the dental dental access network. The plan also includes savings between 10 to 60% on vision, prescription discounts, and teeth aligner discounts as well. Starts at only $24.95, and that's a discount plan. We have insured plans as well. Vision, our fully insured MES Vision plan, gives members access to frames, lenses, contacts, consultative visits, and more with low copays and deductibles. This is a perfect plan for those with vision needs, and plans start as low as $18 a month for vision. For prescription plans, you have multiple options, including insured and membership options. Simple Scripts RX is a membership-based prescription product, giving members access to low copays of $1, and some even with no copays at all. Easy-to-use website makes finding drug prices easy for you and the member, and they start at only $44.95 a month. Fantastic prescription plan option here. I'm a little biased because I'm also a member, but hey, it's fantastic. I would highly suggest the Simple Scripts product. And for those needing telemedicine separately, and more, of course, Telemed 360 is your answer, giving members 24/7 access to a physician with no additional out-of-pocket expenses, of course, no consult fees or setup fees. There's hearing prescription savings as well, and all are included at only the $29.95, and that's for the whole family on this plan. So fantastic little add-on if they don't have telemedicine or if it's not included in one of your other health products. And then last and certainly not least, like we talked about a little bit before for PenPause, for those members that want their pet family to feel the love too, PenPause Plus offers members 4 different pet-centric benefits rolled into one. So if you're interested in the pet insurance that we've got you covered there as well. We have access to first-class pet insurance with PenPause Pet Care, giving your members' pet family the protection they need as well. So we have all that there for you. Of course, the next step here is we're going to take a look at the enrollment portal. We're going to get into it here and get this switched over for you. And we're going to start getting a little deeper into the screen, what we have to offer on the enrollment portal. So here, what you're looking at now on the demo site is going to be similar to what you're going to see on your enrollment portal if you haven't seen it before. Your enrollment portal does give you access to all of the benefit details. Simply clicking info on any one of these boxes is going to pull up the information on each individual product. And that's what we say, you always have the information that you need in hand. If there's something that you do need and you don't see it here or can't find it, that's where we come into play, of course, and we can provide one-on-one training or simply answer any questions via email. Of course, you might want to talk to your manager first and then they get with us. However you do that is fine, but we give you direct access to the information that you need because you need it. So from Simple Scripts RX, we're going to hit on that product a little bit today. And I'm going to scroll down here. Now, again, you may not have all of these products on your portal, so forgive that if you do not. But we're going to go over Simple Scripts RX today. We are going to preview just a little bit some of the indemnity products that we have so you can have a little bit of an understanding there on those. We're going to talk about the Health 360 plan as well. We know that you have a great relationship with NatGen, and we never want to step on any toes there. So we just want to make sure that you understand the products that you do have access to with us. Of course, we're going to talk about PenPause as well briefly, the PenPause Plus product, the Washington National plans that you can add directly to your card as well. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the Ulico accident and critical. Now, it seems like those are a lot of products to talk about. I can promise you this, they're going to be super simple to understand, really easy to talk about, so we shouldn't have any problems covering those. We're going to start with the heaviest first. We're going to start with the Health 360 and explain a little bit of how that works and how to add it to the cart. And as we do this, as we go through these examples and talk about the products in detail, we're going to add those products to the cart. We're going to show you at the same time how to operate the cart system as well. So we're going to do a little double duty here. On the Health 360, as we said before, you have two different plan options. You've got the Health 360 traditional plan, which is right here, the Health 360 short-term medical grass flip, and then you have the Health 360 Lite. We're going to start with the Health 360 as it gives the most basic benefits, and the levels are going to be consistent throughout the plan types. Here you have the Health 360 with deductible options, as you can see on the info screen, from $500 to $10,000, as we said earlier, up to 36 months of coverage, again, as we said before. We utilize the PHCS Practitioner and Ancillary Network for this plan. And for any eligibility questions, right there below that, this is going to be for every single product you pull up on the info tab. It's going to look the same. It's going to have the information on the plan right here in front of you. So here we have ages 18 to 64 at the time of enrollment, dependent children up to the age of 25, and child-only policies are available from 2 to 17. You must be a legal resident of the United States, and they must reside in available states. So here you can see on every single health product. Now, with a Health 360, we've got about 26 states that this product is available in. Those change as time moves on, and regulators approve products, of course, on their own time. So here, by clicking on the view map, you can see all of the states that are available. Anything that's blue is good. Anything that's gray is not. You can do the same thing by clicking on the States tab. When you click on the States tab, it's going to pull up the states that are available and the states that are not. In the Health 360, obviously, you've got more states that are not than are. However, you want to make sure that you're in this proper state for the product to be working for them. That's extremely important. You can see the eligibility issues here as well. It can't be a Medicare, Medicaid, or be on any type of federal or state-funded program. Can't be covered under a hospital, major medical, or group health. Okay, so it has to be separate. It can't be a part of the armed forces, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, you want to read those off before. Searching providers on any one of our plans is going to be super simple. If there's a provider network, we're going to give you access to that right here with a click of a button. Simply click Search Provider. It's going to take you to the website, of course, MultiPlan. We're all familiar with that in PHCS. So here you would select PHCS and Practitioner and Ancillary Network. So we're going to select PHCS and then Practitioner and Ancillary Products. So here is your search box now. Super easy. Just put in your doctors or the information that the member is wanting to search for, and you're off to the races. Now to the benefit descriptions are just below all of that. So you have all of the information that you would need. Essentially, what we try to do is put the agent guide here in front of you. There are some things that are going to be left off. Those limitations and whatnot are not always on this front page. I'm going to show you where you can find those as well. So here again, we have the PPO network, PHCS. We've got our deductible options, 500 to 10,000. Co-insurance is super easy on this plan. It's 80/20, nothing to change. Co-insurance limit also is super easy. You're not going to change anything there. It's $2,000 straight up. Coverage period maximum is up to $1 million, $250,000, $500,000, or $1 million. On this program here, for your coverage period maximum, even though it's a 6-month term, as we stated before, it's a 6x6 plan, so 6-month terms, it can be renewed 6 times for up to 36 months. Your coverage period maximum is based on the annual. So that's a 12-month coverage period maximum. So it's not $1 million per 6 months, it's $1 million per year, or 500,000, 250, etc. Doctor's office visits covered under this plan as well at $15 for primary care physician and urgent care facility visits. Specialists are going to cost the member $25. Urgent care is going to cost them an additional $100. It's a deductible that they have to pay up. Urgent care, and then a $15 urgent care copay. There's unlimited visits on this plan, and they have a copay wellness visit as well, $50. That's once per year for the wellness plan. Traditional benefits, major medical type benefits here, in-hospital regular care are all going to be subject to deductible and co-insurance. That's why this plan is super easy to describe. You can see here it's all subject to deductible and co-insurance. Anything that's not written down here on the plan, if they're under the miscellaneous medical covered expenses, for instance, mammograms aren't specifically written about on this plan, that's going to be covered under the other outpatient miscellaneous medical services. So that's going to cover pretty much anything else, and it's all going to be subject to the deductible and co-insurance. So again, very simple. The limitations that you see on here are going to be easy to understand as well, as for instance, for the emergency room, subject to the emergency room additional deductible shown below. So there's a $250 deductible for insurance, and then it's waived if they're admitted to the hospital within 24 hours of that emergency room treatment. For therapy services, you can see that it's subject to $30 per day and a maximum of 15 days per coverage period. Again, things like bone density testing, not a lot of things that we talk about, home health care, but there are some limits there as well. There's some other covered expenses. You can see transplants, bone marrow tissue, and organ transplants are up to $100,000 per coverage period, but includes all covered expenses, including the hospital, surgical, outpatient medical expenses, covered expenses as well. Skilled nursing, hospice, AIDS coverage as well. And then specific injuries here, knee injury disorder from both left and right knees, joint and tendon surgery, gallbladder surgery, appendectomy, kidney stones, and TMJ are all subject to deductible and co-insurance, and then up to $3,000 per coverage period for all covered expenses. So the limitations there. You also have limitations and exclusions by clicking on that bottom area here. This grayed out box at the very bottom of the screen, and clicking here is going to bring you to your limitations and exclusions. The big thing that I'd like to just make sure that everyone understands is that on the Health 360, a pre-existing condition is not going to be payable under the plan. And what that pre-existing condition is defined as is anything that has been sought for medical advice, diagnosis, care, treatment, consultations, diagnostic tests, or prescription medications recommended or received from a physician within 36 months immediately preceding. Okay, so it's 36 months back. And then anything that's maybe manifested itself as well to seek medical advice, diagnostic care, again, it's 36 months back, and it does not pay for any pre-existing conditions. So I would say that's your biggest limitation on the plan, but not super abnormal. The other thing to make sure that you understand is that any hospitalization, any or all hospitalizations require pre-authorizations, even if it's an emergency situation. In an emergency situation, pre-auth must be made when the patient is stabilized. So another thing on this plan, just to remember that pre-auth is extremely important on the Health 360. Waiting periods are only 5 days for illnesses, 30 days for cancer, and there's no waiting periods for illness. So super easy there. We're going to not add this one to the cart. I'm going to go over to the light plan. So like I said, that's the traditional plan option. Traditional plan option, there's not a lot to choose from. You're going to choose your deductible option, essentially. Everything else is going to be done for you. On the light plan, this is going to be for people that maybe need a little bit less on a monthly basis. They want some of those benefits to be reduced and limits on that care, and they're okay with that. And so this is what we do for the light plan. Same network, same deductible options, same coinsurance, same limit, 2,000, and same coverage period maximum. Your copay went from 15 to 25. Your copay for specialists went to $40 instead of 25. You do not have a deductible for urgent care facility anymore. And then your number of visits can either be unlimited or they can be maximum of 2. So limiting their doctor visits to 2 is going to save them money on a monthly basis, obviously. Your wellness visit is still there, $50 per person per year. Your in-hospital care, you can see here, now it says subject to deductible and coinsurance, but then it's the average semi-private room rate up to $1,500 per day, including all inpatient miscellaneous medical expenses, except for professional fees, which are the in-hospital physician visits down below, still subject to deductible and coinsurance, and then up to $50 per day. So we're going to put some limits on each one of these benefits. This is extremely good information, and information that your members will absolutely need to know to make a purchasing decision on this plan. They have to be fully aware of the limitations on the plan that they're purchasing, because there are quite a few here. If they can handle or they are okay with the limitations on this plan, they're going to walk away with quite a reduction in their monthly premium. So to give you an example, I'm going to add this product to the cart. It's going to ask for a little bit of information. Remember, this is a simplified issue product, and so we're going to add just a few demographics here at the beginning to give us our quote initially. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding this information at the very top, and then at the very bottom, once you have a product added to the cart, you're going to use the 4 buttons at the bottom to navigate through the enrollment portal at this point. You're not going to use your navigation buttons in your browser. That can cause some caching issues, and it can cause some enrollment issues for your member, and we don't want either of those. So make sure to use the buttons at the bottom. For instance, if this person did not want the Health 360 Lite anymore, you can simply press the red X here on the right-hand side to remove the product from the cart, or you can cancel the application completely by pressing cancel. What you won't want to do is just close out this tab or close out the window. That does not stop the cart. It does not clear the cart. And when you go back in to make another enrollment, this information may still be in that system and could cause errors for your next member. Either way, extremely important to make sure to use the buttons at the bottom. Now, when I've added the Health 360 Lite, this is the demo site. We use this to give you an example that we could add products automatically to the cart based on what you add. So that's something that O'Neill Marketing can make decisions about. But Health 360 Plus was automatically added whenever you have a Health 360 Lite. If they did not want that product, simple enough, just click the remove button, the red X on the right-hand side, and that removes the product. Here we're in the cart itself. This is where I can change my covered period maximum. So I'm going to do that here by clicking 1 million. See this update button is starting to say, hey, do something with me. So I'm not going to update yet. I'm going to limit my copay to 2. I'm not going to do anything with the coinsurance because I can't. And the duration, we're going to keep it 6 months. But here's where I'm going to update my deductible. So $500 deductible, let's just leave it there so you can get some idea on pricing here. We've limited the copays to 2. Remember, this is the light plan, so they do have limits on all of their hospitalization. However, out of pocket on the first month, you're looking at $319.63. Ongoing, you're looking at essentially $220 every single month. Fantastic price on a short-term medical plan with a $500 deductible. So talk about trying to be competitive in the marketplace. You may find that this is something that you'd want to look at. Let's go to a more realistic $2,500 deductible. I'm sure some of you even do $5,000 from time to time. We've got $1 million of coverage, 2 doctor visits at 25 or 40. You've got $2,500 deductible now, 80/20 coinsurance. Your first month for the members, $246.39. Every month thereafter is going to be less that enrollment fee, of course. So you're looking at about $150 every single month. I'm not done though. Let's go ahead and add a product to this because we can add multiple products to the cart. I don't know if you heard that in the first part of the presentation. It's a little joke, but did say it a few times. So we're going to go through and add the Simple Scripts product now. So before we do that, let's talk about it. So the Simple Scripts product, this is a membership-based prescription plan. This is not a discount plan, although we use the word discounts because they were going to receive discounts based on their normal cash pay cost, of course. But the discounts are realized because Simple Scripts RX is a licensed and registered pharmacy nationwide. And so what ends up happening is you have a membership to Simple Scripts RX. You access their website to search up the drugs and the medications that you're being prescribed. You then send that information over to Simple Scripts. You pay Simple Scripts for your prescriptions, and they can either mail order it to you or they can fill it at your local pharmacy. We're going to show you how that works here in a second. Men's Health is included in this plan, generic Viagra and Cialis through mail order. Thousands of prescriptions starting at just $10. And of course, 200 common, acute, and chronic medications for just $1 a medication. Your formulary is here. Clicking on dollar medications is going to pull up the formulary. Anything on this list right here is going to be $1. Without fail, you just go onto their website, pay $1, and that's your prescription. That's for anything that you see here. And of course, you have access to that fully on the site. You can also check prices by visiting the Simple Scripts RX website through that link. Don't just go to simplescriptsrx.com. This links to a specific link for this product itself. But again, searching for certain types of medication is super easy. The zip code doesn't really matter because it's a digital product, but they ask for the zip code anyway, I guess, for shipping later on. I just put in Lipitor. That's the example that they put in there, so it's easy for me. And of course, you can search any drug price that you'd like. Super simple. If it's not covered, it's not covered. And things like insulin or any type of injectables, it's going to be the same with every other prescription plan, just not covered. There's going to be a savings to it, possibly. Here we have Lipitor, 20 milligrams, 30 tablets for 1 month at $1. So that's pretty simple. And anyway, the member would pay here. They add to the cart. They pay Simple Scripts, and Simple Scripts has it filled at their local Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, etc. So fantastic product. $44.95 is the pricing for the member. And again, just like all of our products, you have these 4 tabs. Now I'm clicking on the pricing tab to see the pricing quickly. What state can I sell it in? Okay, here's my state list, just like we saw before. You see the enrollment button. Anytime you see the enrollment button, that's how you add the product to the cart. So we're going to select pricing. We're going to add the product to the cart now. We're going to easily just see that automatically added here. So now we have the Simple Scripts product and the Health Fix 360 Lite. I'm not done. Let's go ahead and add another product. Of course, we want our members' pets having a little bit of benefit too. So we're going to look at the PenPause Plus product as well. So we're just going to press the info button on PenPause Plus, and we're going to see that includes 4 different benefits. Number 1 is Pet Cloud. It stores your pet's identity, emergency contacts, medical information, veterinarian information, city registration, vaccination, documents, etc., all in one place. It looks like a digital Facebook, if you will, but for dogs. It's super cute. The other thing that you can do is you can print out lost pet notification documents as well. But it also comes with Paw Pinner, which is an innovative pet tag that you add to your pet's collar, of course. You can scan, type, or call the number that's on the pet tag and find your pet through GPS tracking on that tag. It'll tell you exactly where your pet's at. So if they get out and a neighbor finds your pet and they see the tag, they scan the QR code, you get a text saying, here's where your dog is at, and information from that location. So you can easily find Fido if you need. If they've run out the front door, sometimes mine does. Of course, you'll get a notification anytime the tag is accessed. They get Whisker Docs, which is a cute benefit. It's essentially a teledoc, but for pets. So speak instantly with a veterinarian 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single day. So things like emergencies, you know, the classic, my dog ate all my chocolate type of situation, or your dog's acting so silly, something's going on with them. Also for cats as well, any 4-legged inside animal is what this is going to treat. So cats or dogs. This is not going to be for your horses or your goats out there in the country. RX Valet for pets, so a pet-centric prescription plan. Save money on those pet prescriptions. I don't know about you, but anytime I get a prescription from my vet, I kind of cringe at the cost. This is what I use. Always go to RX Valet for pets, pull it in, and save a ton of money on your pet's prescriptions. And then Wiggle Pond is essentially a Groupon for pets. So anything from pet food, apparel, subscription boxes, and more they'll have access to. We're just going to add that. It's $24.95. That's for all the pets in the household. So super easy add on, especially for those that love their pets like I do. It's easy to talk about. So I've added PenPause Plus to the card. Of course, I'm not done yet. We're going to add a Washington National plan. Now I know, again, you probably have this off portal. Just want to show you the convenience of having it on portal. Maybe something to look at for Neil. But as I scroll down, I'm going to select the Active Care product. This is the critical illness plan through Washington National. As I click the info button on there, it's going to pull up, of course, all the information about the product. This is a critical illness plan that gives you coverage for cancer, heart and stroke, or all three of those, combining both of the coverages there, cancer, heart, and stroke. Critical condition rider that can be added along with a hospital indemnity rider and an accident rider as well. There's a 30-day waiting period on this plan and 5-year look back for cancer and heart conditions. And each of those has a separate line of questions. We're going to show you what that looks like next as we go through the enrollment portal here. It's obviously not available in all states, as most plans are not. You can see the states that are available here are fairly thick. And as we scroll down, you can see there's a 30-day wait for any type of issue that might come up here. Your state map, of course, there you can see structure itself. You're going to start with the base product, cancer, heart and stroke, or cancer, heart and stroke, as we said before. You've got riders that with an easy click of a button, you're going to add either the radiation and chemotherapy upgrade for the cancer plan, or for either of the plans, you can add the critical conditions, which is a must added rider. You should be adding that every single time. If you're using Active Care now and rolling off portal, add the critical conditions every time. It's an easy upgrade at about $10, and it gives them a ton of coverage, additional coverage. Hospital indemnity rider as well as accident is added there easily. As we go down to the benefits, cancer is paid out at 100%. Carcinoma in situ, it has not spread, is going to pay out 25%. Reduced lump sum, and that comes off the total lump sum, so we'll have 75% left over. And skin cancer does not come off the lump sum and pays out $300. As you scroll down, the inpatient hospital added to it, $300 a day, with an annual care benefit of $75, and the plan reoccurs upon itself after it pays out up to 50% after 5 years. Fantastic benefit to the plan. Of course, the radiation and chemotherapy rider can be added to the cancer plan, given additional radiation and injected chemotherapy benefits, along with oral chemotherapy as well. Your heart and stroke coverage gives 100% for heart attack, stroke, and then 50% for coronary artery bypass, and 25% for angioplasty, stent, and TIA. Inpatient hospital benefit, again, added $300 a day. You've got, on both of those, you have 3 confinements per calendar year, 3 days per confinement, and $15,000 lifetime benefit. Your annual care benefit and recurrence benefit as well. Your critical conditions rider, this is one that you should be adding every single time. Major organ transplant, coma, permanent blindness, permanent paralysis, all pay out at 100% of the face value that you've selected for your member. Alzheimer's, diabetic amputation are 50%, permanent deafness, and end-stage renal failure at 25%, plus an inpatient hospital benefit, again, of $300. You can increase that hospital indemnity by adding that hospital indemnity rider. It's going to give either $200 or $400, depending on ICU, plus a surgical benefit of $200, and an additional physician's office visit benefit of $75 once per year, meant for wellness visits, really, plus a skilled care nursing facility benefit. Of course, adding the AD&D is going to add either $50,000 or $25,000 AD&D, fairly straightforward, dismemberment benefits, subject to what occurs here, based at loss of a finger or toe, of course. Fractures have specific payouts, as do dislocations. And you can see you have both a policy owner and spouse, and then child benefits as well that are reduced there for the child. So easy to access. So as we scroll down here, you can see that we have some value-added benefits that are added to the plan automatically as well, which you probably don't have out there in the world. But as we add this to the cart, you're going to see a couple things happen. Now we have tobacco and nicotine that's been added. So like I said earlier, when you add certain products, the cart and the application are going to change to meet the requirements of that product. So here, we're going to just select no for tobacco, and now we're going to update. We've got the Simple Scripts RX product, the PenPause Plus product, Health 360 Lite, excuse me, as I scroll down, and now the Active Care product, all on the in the cart. We're going to change the coverage period here, or the coverage level, to $10,000. We're going to select cancer, heart, and stroke, and of course, we're going to add the critical conditions product rider, and we're going to press update. And now we're going to see a full cart with multiple products on there. Again, Simple Scripts, PenPause Plus, Health 360 Lite, Active Care, all on the cart, all going to be charged to the member. First charge is $355.56 for the first month. After that, of course, $100 less. You're essentially looking at $256 every single month thereafter. $256 a month. Active Care, $10,000. Health 360 Lite with $1 million of coverage. PenPause for their pets. Simple Scripts for their prescription plan. I would say at 255, I'll probably add a dental as well. So I'm just going to add Spark Dental down here as a related product as I have down at the bottom, and that's going to easily add it to my cart with a simple click of a button. Now I've added my Spark Dental plan to give them a little bit of dental benefits. I'm just under $400. I'm under $300 every single month thereafter. I'm going to press continue and get to my application. I've got 2 simplified issue products on here, so I'm going to have 2 different sets of health questions based on those products. The first thing that you're going to notice is on the right-hand side, you're going to see post date and effective dates. What's extremely important on this is that you understand the business rules that we have in place for effective dates before you play with the post date or effective date boxes. So here, business rules, this information is found in your back office under the information tab. Here is what the back office looks like, the information tab at the top right of your screen. You can see a ton of documents on here from training decks, webinars that we've hosted, policy certificates for the Wellness 360, marketing websites are available to you, info sheets, and then agent resources on the left-hand side. What we're going to look at is the Agent Quick Start Guide, the first link under Agent Resources, and that's going to bring our new business rules up. First effective dates or 15th effective dates. We have 2 different types. A first effective date is going to have a cutoff of the 20th of each month, and to have a 15th effective date, your cutoff is on the 5th of each month. So from the 6th through the 20th, members will have a first effective date of the following month, and from the 21st through the 5th, they'll have a 15th effective date. Today's the 27th. We're going to fall within line of the 15th effective date because the cutoff is the 5th, and its cutoff is the 20th there, so we're 7 days removed from the 1st. Our first effective date is going to be August 15th. Okay, if we sell today. Reoccurring drafts are going to be based on their effective date. So if they have a first effective date, the reoccurring draft is going to happen on the 25th of each month. And if they have a 15th effective date, the recurring draft is going to happen on the 10th of each month. So as you look at that, you want to make sure that you operate under the business rules here. You know that through the 5th is going to be the 15th of August. If you have a post date for the 6th of August, that's going to push your effective date out to September the 1st, which is right here. So got to be aware of your effective dates and your post dates and how those are affected. However, if you're selling someone today and they're buying today, you don't have to mess with any of that. You just keep that as is. As you're on the left-hand side, you can see red asterisks. Those are what you're going to absolutely have to fill out. Anything with a red asterisk is going to be mandatory. Anything that's not is not. So here you have your social security number. That's because of the simplified issue products here. Your height and weight are included here for the active care product as well. Beneficiary information, super easy to fill out. And then, of course, your application itself, the health questions. Here we've got general information. This is about the Washington National product here, it looks like. 10-year look back for HIV, AIDS, ARC. Don't have any accident or sickness coverage. You've got cancer coverage here. That's a 5-year look back. Heart questions here with the 5-year look back. Critical conditions rider here. The health questions for that as well. These are all, of course, located in your back office also. And if you don't have access to that, you can go ahead and get these health questions from us if you'd like. These are your coverage selections for your STM. And here you have your questions for your short-term medical as well. So to answer all those questions, we take payment through either credit card or ACH bank draft. So super easy to fill out. Most of the time, it's going to be credit card for the extra protection. Fill out the information above, and you can click same as member information to fill that out. Before charging the member, you do need to go through a verification process. That's done through an e-signature in our system. Simply having a cell phone or an email address here. You can do either or, you cannot do both. Send your member a link through their cell phone. If they have a smartphone, they click on the link. It has all of the information about the plan themselves. They verify what they want. They check the boxes on the plans that they'd like. Then they sign it and send it back to you. At that time, you're going to have a green box that pops up. And that green box essentially says you are good to go. Let me get down here. This is that quick start guide. It does have that same information. So here we've used email. We sent them an email. Message sent is what you'll see on the screen. And then down at the bottom, when they've signed it and send it back, you'll see completed signature document has been received. At that point, you could submit your business. So you can press submit at that point. If you press submit prior to receiving the recording, it's not going to go through. It's going to create an error on their side and will not be charged. You'll have to get with member services. So please wait for that e-signature verification. Simple enough, I know, and that was a lot of information for about an hour. So I know I went a little long there, I think, but hopefully I did a pretty good job there. What do you think? Or how are we doing?
I think you did a great job. You've done this before, I take it.
Well, a couple times, yeah.
Looks like we have a few questions. Are
Okay.
you able to see those?
Let's see here. Click Q&A, I'm sure. The Health 360, what's the max issue age, and is it available to overseas visitors planning to stay for 6 months? So great question. I love that. So you're going to have to be a citizen here. Let me go back to the information so you can see it in the screen while we're talking. You can still see my screen, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So going back up to the Health 360, excuse me. When you click on the info tab, here's what we're looking at. So they have to be a legal resident of the United States residing in available states. So first things first is the answer would be no. But the max issue age, again, to answer that question, your issue age is between 18 and 64 at the time of enrollment. So if those are two separate questions, Andy, your issue age is 64 at the max, but they have to be a legal resident of the United States. Looks like Jason asked, what if one is not pregnant but has sought medical screening ahead of IVF, for example? Is that still okay, or is that pre-existing? So yeah, that's most likely the way they define their pre-existing conditions. That is going to be a pre-existing condition because sought medical screening is definitely a term they use. And let's go back to that again, just so we can see it in writing from the benefits information here. So not payable for pre-existing conditions. So medical advice, diagnosis, care, or treatment. So the advice is going to be probably what you're looking at there, but also consultations, tests, prescription medications within 36 months previously. So again, you really want to be really detailed when it comes to what's going to be covered for your member under the Health 360. It's not that they have to be absolutely 100% healthy. It's just whatever they've been dealing with here in the last 36 months is not going to be payable under the plan. Stephen, great question on the commissions. That's something that you would want to direct to your direct manager or the person in contact at O'Neill Marketing, and they can help you with that question. We don't deal with that at this level. But I think that's all of the questions that I see. Louise, is that all you see as well?
That is all I see. So I want to thank you so much, Vince, for joining us today to talk about all the variety of products you have to offer at AOBG.
Absolutely.
And the easy to use platform.
Yeah, great. And if you have, again, any questions, I know, it feels like I speed through things like this. So if we lost anything through translation here, just let me know. I'd love to come back and do this again if we need to, or spend some specific time maybe on a specific product, or maybe get into a little more detail on the portal itself. You just let me know.
Great, thank you. We will be sending out an email to everyone that participated today, and this webinar will be on our YouTube channel. If you're not currently an agent with O'Neill Marketing and would like to sign up to work with us, we'd love to talk to you more. And as a reminder, this Thursday, we will have Nat Jen with us at 11 a.m. So thanks again, everyone, for joining us, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Thanks, Vince.
Thank you, Louise.
Bye-bye.